Kathy, I talked to the people in the bicycling industry who tell me the more bike lanes there are, the more bicyclists there will be, and vice versa. 2.5% of the population rides bikes to commute. It's not a lot compared to other places, but the Hawaii Bicycling League tells me Hawaii actually ranks 10th in the nation when it comes to bicycling in the city.
There's been a tremendous upsurge in people biking since the city put in the King Street protected bike lane.
The Bicycling League's executive director tells me about 1,000 people a day use the King Street bike lane. The King Street bike lane has been open since 2014, but the Hawaii Bicycling League says they've seen double the amount of people use it now than they did when it opened. The McCully Street bike lane opened this year, and some bicyclists tell me it's been a gateway for people coming from Waikiki and heading into town. And then we have the South Street bike lane, which is supposed to be completed by this month. It will also be a protected bike lane like the one on King Street.
When you build a good facility, people will use it to bike.
Don Shipman, owner of Bikeadelic Bike Rentals in Waikiki, tells me he wouldn't have opened up shop if it weren't for the city's master bike plan.
I wanted to get in front of what I know will be a substantial increase in cycling amongst visitors to get around Honolulu on a bike.
Shipman says his customers doubled when the city added bike lanes on McCully.
Before, for someone to get to downtown, it was not possible to go from Waikiki to downtown on a complete bike network.
The first bike sharing program in Hawaii, called Biki, is also set to launch this summer. The bike infrastructure that we have right now, would it be suitable for a bike share program?
It's perfect for a launch of bike share. What we've seen in other cities is more people on bikes want more bike infrastructure. So it becomes a very virtuous cycle that more people that ride bikes, the more that they support the idea of more bike infrastructure.
The main difference between bike sharing compared to renting a bike is distance.
Biki used for a short trip, and like a taxi, and a rental car used for a longer period of time, and you keep it like a bike rental.
Some in the bike business tell me the reasons why people are switching from cars to bikes is because the added bike lanes make people feel safe. There's also the rising cost of gas and parking fees. And lastly, many are fed up getting stuck in traffic. Sarah Madison, KHON 2 News.